this for my YouTube played so my algorithm doesn't get fucked up.
It's too late, man.
Oh no.
It's too late.
Oh yeah.
All right, back at it. So we're on to Destiny.
All right. What's the situation, Cap?
Well, the situation is that someone else's amp is coming out of the port, and it's Mr. A Chapel St. Beefs.
All right.
You see this thing fly out. Declan, do you have a specific way this thing is deployed that you'd like to illustrate, or does it just fly out of the thing?
Without a pilot, I don't imagine there's any expertise of flying. It ejects out, and those massive thrusters that take up like half of its body are not engaged. They're like little ancillary thrusters propelling it like a normal amp toward the ground.
Gotcha. It'll just land in a default state nearby where our boy is, who is getting up even though it's not his turn yet. So, Destiny, what do you got?
I don't really think I have anything. I'll probably just technically take a defensive action.
Okay.
Yours is next up.
Yeah, just waiting for my amp.
Huck? What do you do, Huck? Kill myself.
No, Huck, no. I stole your bullets. You can't shoot yourself. I stole your bullets.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Huck will look to you guys and go, "You want me to go drive and get the rest so we can get them over here quicker?"
They'll be here quick enough, Huck. We just need to stay safe.
Oh, all right. Fine.
Actually, I'm sorry. Hold on. If that's not true, would their amps be deployed next to them? Like, would Destiny's amp be deployed next to Destiny, or no?
Ostensibly, yes.
Okay,
I'm not
then
sure
yeah.
of that.
You know what? Recant that then, and Throw will just say, collect the others.
All right, cool. So.
Manny watches as we drive back the path you
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me do. Don't want to take this out of your hands. But let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have him roll one of these.
If I can give him a +1, I would.
Alright, well, he rolled well, so Manny kills himself in the back. Manny finds
inside out. Find faith in nothing.
I was swallowing my pride. I was choking my mouth.
Manny does the thing that the bus drivers tell kids not to do, where they like jump when they go over a bump, and he just slams his head into the top of the back of the bus. Smashes his head like a grate.
He just looks really panicked, but he can't say anything. He's just breathing really heavy until he's not.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like Manny will remain here. I'm gonna wait for my Gundam.
Yes. So what I've done there is I didn't. I wanted to give Huck something to do, and this will expedite you guys getting inside your amp.
Great.
It'll collect you guys if you're anywhere away from where your amp is landing. Allison, upon your turn, you see that another amp is flying out of the shaft, and that is Destiny's. Oh wait, fuck! I already lost his rolls.
Yeah, Destiny.
I'm pretty sure it's Destiny at a 3.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, that's great, because mine is next. Kane, I'll fucking
Well,
fight
you tied with Kane, so you guys got to resolve that.
Dave, I know this means a lot to you, which is why it pains me to say you're gonna have to.
I'm gonna hurt aggro. I want you to know. It's gonna be on Mike, Kane.
No.
It's gonna be your fault.
So you'll see that the Diamond Lance does adjust its positioning, just so, I mean, you don't want to keep shooting an amp out at the exact same spot, or else they're just going to pile on like a cartoon. But it does not necessarily shoot right next to you, Destiny, where you're just going to walk, like, fucking roll into it in 2 seconds. It's a little ways away, but it's, you know, these things are fucking huge machines.
We're
Yeah.
coming, Destiny.
Destiny Holder say, finally.
All right, Allison, what do you got? You got anything?
Currently,
Pick me up and carry me. Carry me to my amp.
Toss me.
Toss me!
Yeah, if Destiny has to do a roll to see like how quickly she can get there, like I can do maybe an advantage or something to that.
You could indeed, I would say. If Destiny has a way that other people can help her, I guess. I don't know if she has her tear configured in that way. I don't know.
I mean, she could realistically help push.
Push
if
you,
she
honestly.
wanted.
In all honesty, yeah.
Could.
Yeah, she could help that way. It's gonna be a nightmare navigating through the sand.
Yeah, give me a, I guess that's physique or athletics.
You know, it's probably better if I don't, because I don't have physique on my
Well,
sheet.
it's not going to be a
now.
detriment. It's worth a shot, I guess, if you don't have anything else to do.
Okay.
You fucking knock her right into the sand.
I think the thing about trying to create advantage is it is a detriment. I don't know what kind
Yeah,
of.
if
I
you
feel
don't
like
create
Sean
it,
lied to you.
it
Sean was just
works.
trying to get them to
He
roll.
tricked you. Yeah.
What do you mean?
It
If you
is a
roll
detriment
advantage,
if you try to roll advantage and fail. You fuck
Yeah.
up the situation to make it worse.
Yeah, you make it too harder.
Oh, I thought you were creating. Fuck, I was thinking of the other one, not
Oh, just
advantage.
lending
Oh,
aid.
shit.
overcome.
Yes. Fuck.
She can't lend aid because she doesn't have the stat.
That's true.
Man.
All right. Well, since I fucked that up, I can recant that.
Since I fucked that up, it still happens anyway, so.
All right, throw.
Gonna run with Destiny, but I won't really be of any help, so.
Yeah.
Throw is going to be backseat driving with Huck, and whenever his eyes leave the gun, they are going to steal it from him. Because he just
my
keeps
God.
going back to it, and I just don't fucking deal with that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna catch you.
Careful, this
Probably.
guy's an ace seer.
He's either an ace or very terrible. Because he's done both. All right, Huck. What do you got?
Oh,
Oh my
boy.
god,
Style.
I knew it was going to be that again for you. He went -3 +3 on me and then -3 for you. He really prefers you.
And he +3'd me when I tried to sneak on him the first time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's impossible.
All right. You guys
They will leave the bullet or leave the gun, but they will take the bullets and just kind of like pocket them. So he has some sense of security as they just kind of like roll out the chamber and then place it back right in front of him and keep their eyes forward.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yes, it is indeed. Let's see. The claw. All right, the claw is going to make another shot. It's going to actually start trying to shoot things, and in his delirium, he will have seen Manny run to the behind the leg. Yes.
Oh, the leg.
Battle bus.
Let's see. Hold on. The. I only got
Manny, why-
this. Using sheets. Why do I do this? Okay, I'll just make room for it. Why not? Ah, here we go.
If you ever want to sheet quick, if you hold shift and double click on an icon, it'll bring their sheet up.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's not too good, but it's not too bad either. The leg is going to start to give, and it's going to look like it's going to fall over. It's going to wobble a little bit as cover.
Boys!
And now we're on to Chapel St. Beef, which upon Chapel's turn, the next fucking amp is going to come out, which is fucking Buster. that Manny? Yes, it's Manny. Manny, you're up.
Woo!
So,
Manny gets disintegrated
Lands
by a
on him.
beam, and then the amp lands on top of his corpse.
The claw shoots through the leg, eradicating Manny, leaving only his boots, which are quickly flattened by PTK.
It leaves a smoking hole, and then we hold on that shot for 1 second, and then PTK slams into the defensive stance.
It's just superhero landings on top of the fucking, like, what are those, like, shadow scars that explosions leave of people that
Yeah.
are horrifying?
Like
Yeah.
Hiroshima, Jesus.
Yeah.
all right.
Um,
All right, your turn, Chapel.
He's gonna see his amp out the window, but have some sense about him and feel like he's really dealing with the one target. I'm gonna try to knock out. Oh no!
Oh no.
No.
Knock out Skarn.
Alrighty. You can roll worse.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Holy
sure can.
shit!
All right. So you knock him out.
Wow.
Yes. Chapel has a sense instilled in the back of his head that if a situation is difficult to read, to pacify the target if possible and bring them back for interrogation. So, as he's like trying to get breath back from his winded ribs, Chapel just grab him full on by the head, slam him into the control panel, and then choke him out for a couple seconds until he's pacified.
Okay. As Skarn is bleeding out, he is chokeholded and slammed into the console, breaks a few of them, and then he is very quite easily knocked out entirely. The amp itself does not power down because it is still, it's not fucking whatever the shittier Gundam was, where people are like standing in the middle of it and they control it, like running their bodies, which is
Oh, well, that's
in
G
my
Gundam
opinion,
you're
the
talking
worst.
about. That's actually the good one. I feel like you might be mistaken.
G Gundam's the best.
Pacific Rim is what you were talking about.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
you're thinking of Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
so it will still be standing there. But yeah, Skarn has been summarily knocked out. No one knows that.
Yep.
Steinrich
Nope.
is going to get up from his dirt nap, his sand nap. He is going to aim his rifle at the crab amp here, and he's gonna fire off a volley real quick.
I did it! I did it! Yeah! What? No!
With no defense from the crab. Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh, you suck,
So
Steinrich.
terribly.
Wow, what a loser.
That
it's
is.
clogged with sand.
This guy deserves it.
Perfect, actually. Hold on. I'm going to roll the hull on this thing. What do we got?
Oh my god, you idiot.
That's so perfect! Steinrich sees a formidable foe. And he's going to the anime shot that goes all the way up his arm that they over animated for about 3 months, put all the budget into, it goes up to his face. You're mine! And he's just going to shoot a few shots into the thing, and they're going to bounce right off this thing. And he hit it at the. I don't know if anyone knows about this, but there are things that tanks have where they're called the worst point of impact, where it will just literally ricochet off. Every single one of his shots does that. These giant shots, shing, pong, ping, and they go flying off into space and into
They
other.
kill someone for sure.
For important reasons, I'd like it marked that the ship has defended with style over his shoot. I'd
Yep.
like the boost put on Roland.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Flex on him as much as possible. That'd be great.
I
It's
mean,
important to all of us, I think.
it
Yeah.
works because the amp is not scarred. So, Manny, you're up, and you're
All right.
tantalizingly close.
All right, how do I get into this thing?
You tell Huck to drive over to it.
He will. He'll be like, Huck, that's my amp. Get me there.
No, right, man.
No,
And he's gonna drive you on over. This is plus he says no,
I
fuck
can't
you.
do that.
No, that's a bad guy. Here's another one.
No, they're in my teeth.
And you can disembark and embark your amp.
Yeah. There's a shot of Manny unfolding his ladder that he uses to get into PTK very
Really slowly.
It's
Got the
gonna
roll
take
athletic.
athletics.
Yeah, we didn't know this whole time. Manny had a giant fucking ladder he's been hauling this whole time under his arm.
It's like no one's asked him about it.
It's bumping into fucking everybody.
Stunt.
All right.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Oh, what is Roll20 doing? I don't want to pull on Kane or Juliet's name. I just want to pull on Manny. Oh my god, now I'm moving PTK. I hate this program.
I'm sorry, hold on, let me put you forward.
It's fine, it's not your fault. Alright, so is that free getting inside of it?
It's free getting inside of it.
Alright, I'm not going to delete Manny like my impulse was to, because that would take me out of turn order. I'm just going to drag him over here and get rid of him. Alright, so I remember reading about communication systems. Is there a way to communicate on the battlefield with Steinrich, or no?
You are linked up to every other amp and the Diamond Lance while you're in your amp.
Okay. So Manny will call over and he'll say, what is Steinrich's title? He's a Master Sergeant?
He's a Master Sergeant, one rank above Allison.
Alright, he'll say, Master Sergeant Steinrich, you have to stop attacking directly. Chapel St. Beef is on board that amp.
He is, the head of his amp is going to turn. What? What do you mean?
He's going to say, you can disengage its weapons. You can try to put it on its knees, but you cannot destroy it. One of our men is on board.
He's gone AWOL?
He was trying to help in his own way. Just follow my lead, okay? And I want to try to attack this thing's gun directly.
Oh, you're going to attack the gun. Okay.
Yeah.
You can aim for that. Go for it.
All right. So there's a fucking shot, a low shot of PTK. As its very slender legs, the heels sort of lift up, and thrusters just come out and blast the sand, leaving it shiny. As PTK hurls forward, horizontally leveling its first sword. I am going to attack with the Heat Blade first.
Okay.
So that is a fight with a +1, so that'll actually be a 6. I don't know why it didn't let me do the modifier. Here we go.
Nice. All right.
And I'm just trying to hack at that gun.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. Actually, because it's
Did anyone make progress on their amps? Their art?
Oh, I've been working on other stuff. The fucking lines took so much out of me. I do have it like almost all the way colored though. I just I didn't upload the new one.
All right. You almost destroy that fucking gun.
Yeah.
You slice off most of the barrel. Looks like it could still shoot, but yeah, it's not. It is a sawed off now.
I made it worse. And he goes, I'm
Really?
helping.
If he shoots, it's gonna do more damage to you. Just make this worse for May the whole time. All right, Destiny.
All right.
Destiny repairs the gun.
All right. Do it again.
And I almost forgot that by now Epitaph and the administrator are out. So
Hey, Julie, if you check your private DMs from like a week ago that you never checked, the final art for the administrator's in there.
Cool.
Okay.
all right, Destiny, what are you up to?
I'm gonna get to my amp.
Okay.
A little babe. Probably smaller than this compared to the other two.
It's closer to the camera.
You if you wanna, you can just get there and spend your full action, but actually I will give you, if you can roll well enough on an athletics, that I'll give you an extra action once you're in your app.
All right, I'll try it. I roll piloting as athletics while in my chair,
Yep.
so nope, I can't do it.
All right. You do get there though, so.
This fucking sand is.
It's coarse and it
menace.
gets everywhere.
I don't like sand.
She'll finally get to her amp, which she'll kind of be kneeled over because she actually has to climb in the back of it.
Mhm.
The seat for her amp is actually in the chest unit of the amp because it's such a small amp comparatively. So that's where she climbs into as it starts to power up.
Cool. It's a standard spot for them to be. Good idea. All right. Huck, what are you up to, Huck? Huck is staving off suicide.
Good
He's
luck,
doing just
Huck.
fine.
I took his bullets.
But he can drive you over to your amp if you want
Great.
Thoreau, so he can do that if you want.
Yeah, they will point up and say, Huck, deliver me to that amp. Then our business can be concluded if that is what you choose.
All right. Oh, you guys are fucking nuts. And he will drive you over to Epitaph,
Great.
which is free. And you can climb on in that bitch.
Right. It is currently stationed with all 4 of its primary arms kind of down, kind of crouched like a hound almost.
All right. I will say that your amp is. We're not really doing zones in this fight so much, but this thing is kind of over with everyone else's. It is in a different zone, but that's not going to really matter much.
I got a
Right,
gun. It's great. I love that.
Yep. All right, Allison. You are here now. You getting in?
She might be getting her art.
Yeah. Bring out the new administrator.
Bring me.
Oh, wow. You got that dramatic lighting. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nifty. Good look.
Yeah.
Is it on the field yet, or are people just looking at her sheet?
No, it's the
Yeah,
sheet.
Just looking at
Yeah.
the sheet.
It's out.
Damn.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello?
hello?
Hello.
There.
Okay, there you are.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Seems like your internet's slightly subpar. I don't know. It's up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible.
All right, Juliet. Same thing. That Destiny's working with. If you want to just spend your full action getting to your amp, or if you roll high enough in athletics, you can get there and then do something with your amp.
Yeah, let me roll athletics first.
All right. That would say you get there.
Okay. Let me look at my sheet real quick.
The administrator's standing there looking like it's waiting for someone to talk to.
Hands
about
on hips.
The item that it ordered that didn't quite arrive in the exact way that was presented.
I've been waiting to talk to a pilot for 15 minutes now, and this is unacceptable.
I'm going to am I able to use like analyze to give myself an advantage for like disrupting?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can apply analyze to. I mean, it's a thing to create advantage with in that regard for combat and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you can use that.
Cool. That's what I'm gonna do then. Cool.
Good move. God damn.
All right. Yeah, that does it.
Yeah, so that's gonna be my turn then.
Okay. Thoryu.
Thoryu is going to kind of bring themselves up into their amp, and then when they're finally in position, bring it to its full standing height. It's not nearly as big as the other ones, but rather than raise its gun, it is going to bring its eyes to the horizon, and I want to use Analyze to make sure that there are no incoming threats.
Ah. Good call.
Oh, not great.
Piss and shit.
I will use a fate point, because I want this to be useful, and this is important.
Okay.
I will tap.
You gonna reroll or?
No, I'm just gonna go with the 3.
Yeah.
Stealth and
I guess I'm-
reconnaissance amp. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, it's not like you remembered.
Okay, say it one more time and I'll do it.
You don't want to be remembered?
No, I'm gonna leave it at a 3 as I
Okay.
scan the horizon.
You notice dust clouds.
Okay, I will ping the rest and say, we've brought attention to ourselves. Turn your attention to the north.
Specifically, northwest.
Northwest. Yeah, they will correct that. And that'll be my turn.
All right. The claw one is inoperable. So chapel.
The what? What's inoperable?
Yeah. Pilots down.
The claw that you're in. We
Um,
skipped its turn.
Well, it's not inoperable. It has a pilot. It has a pilot who has beef with Roland. And
Oh, it's not inoperable in terms of use, but it's
yeah. What's this thing's melee?
Oh Lord, Chapel.
Really? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, its fight is a heat blade, or no, a reaver blade, and it's +2.
All
Are you
right,
gonna
I'm just
fucking?
I'm just gonna swing at Roland. After a moment of just kind of standing there taking everything, the thing will lurch back up. Chapel has Skarn disabled next to him, and he then looks at the control panel and Roland and says,
But what if I attacked Roland and claimed it as this man?
and then the thing will swing around.
Declan, take a fate point. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think to ask. I just do things at this point.
Yeah, I don't mean to be the one who's only talking about hitting Declan's fucking aspects here, but boy oh boy, he's being stupid.
Yes.
I play into
Everyone
them.
agrees. Yeah.
Yeah, it just roundhouse tries to swing at Roland's face.
All right. God. All right, Roland, how do you do? Oh, matches it. Oh God. So yeah, he's going to bring his shield up, and the claw is going to slam and clang down upon it, and Styric's going to call out, "It's still operational."
Manny will call back. God, I don't know that that's Skarn in there. He'll say, "It's obviously the pilot. My request still stands. Take the amp down without destroying it."
Roll a rapport provoke.
A rapport or a provoke?
Actually, I kind of.
I feel like in this instance, to give myself homework, it's probably
Yeah.
has to be a provoke. Also, this is not my.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that was just me having dialogue. Like, if you don't have to have him listen to me, it's not my turn.
It's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty
I'm
much.
going to just I'm just gonna have Styric respond to this attack as he would.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go with a regular ass fight. Oh, okay. And since you are in claw, I'll just roll that for you. Fucking Christ. So many sheets.
You could just tell me what the stat is and I could roll it. It seems like less work if you let
+1.
me. Oh, what's the maneuver?
The mover's also +1. It's not very good at either.
Shit.
You do have a boost though currently.
It's
I
true.
don't care about
Still
this
have
things. No, I gotta use that to attack him. All right. I'm going to use maneuver. I guess is that. Ooh! I have 2
Oh.
boosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. He goes for a wide sweep with his shield, and yeah, this thing somehow he's being punked by this literal heap of junk.
The gravity goes low, and I swivel it at the hip and full-on deflect his attack, like sending it bouncing off.
All right. We're on to you, PTK.
All right. Seeing that the gun's damaged and he's already at close range, I'm gonna try to swing low and just attack this thing's leg. I want to try to bring it onto one leg or onto a knee.
Okay.
So this would be, I always alternate blades with Manny. So this is the Reaver Blade. With this being the second attack on the same target, this is with a +2 fight.
Yep.
Excellent.
Not change targets.
Cool mechanics.
Oh my god.
Really disappointing for the roll that was.
It's still. It's fine. All right.
Shitballs, when did I get muted? I'm going to do hull on the legs.
All right.
Which I guess I minus that by 1 to the legs.
Yeah, so that would fill up its 1 and its 3.
Yep.
All right, cool.
All right. That's right.
What does the Reaver Blade do? Is it like a chain thing? Like, is it whirring? What does it look like?
It is basically just vibrating.
Okay. Yeah, so there's just a shot of that vibrating blade just connecting and sparks flying as he's trying to get in between the plates on the leg. And he will kind of pose with the heat blade pitched high overhead, ready to kind of carve into it, with the one blade still in there on his next turn.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna bring out this. It's probably overkill for this particular thing, but it's part of my mechanics. So can you level that up for me, or size it up, level it up? Jesus.
Oh yes, right. Joke.
Yeah. Again, seems a little overkill in this situation, but technically it's part of my mechanics. So.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is the one fucking instance that I didn't even think about, which is the fact that usually amp combat is 1-by-1 because amps are, their own thing, but there's people and also amps, so
that's
right,
fine.
we'll give this
just send that to the back if you can.
Gotcha.
Fine. All right, so we'll fly on scene here. Let's see, what the fuck can I do? Oh, this is my sheet. This is not Grimoire's sheet. Here we go.
If it makes it easier, I mean, at this point we probably could shrink back down since all the people are gone.
It's true.
If it's easier for you, whatever works.
We could do that. I don't see this fight lasting much longer.
Yeah, it's also true.
Specifically.
We're all in zone, it's fine.
Yeah. Realistically, I'm just going to, if I'm allowed to cross the zone automatically, anyway, I'll fly up and I'm going to attach myself to, I guess, PTK.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Being out the bendy straw and start going.
Like a fucking bug. Yeah, the front panels that make up the shields invert entirely and create these like grav field apparatuses that then bend at the arms and are used to like attach to another mech. And I will just move myself. I don't really need to be on top of him. So there we go. This this field, as it says here, it's a disrupt field. But while you're inside of that field, you get a +1 to that skill if you use it.
To disrupt?
Yep. So if you use disrupt in this time, you'd get a +1 to it automatically.
Interesting.
Given he's wielding 2 swords, that's clearly his favorite skill to use.
I don't. Like I said, this fight is not particularly applicable.
Yes. All right. So, if no one tells Huck to do anything, he is getting out of here.
Yeah, I wanted him to leave. Yeah, I told him as much. So,
All
does anyone have any other opinions about that?
No, he should
I'll give
get out
everyone-
to safety.
Great.
I'll give anyone an opportunity, I think, if they are available outside of this. But otherwise, he gone.
No, it's fine. You can go.
He should get to
Vroom,
safety.
vroom, vroom.
I want to check on him. I'm worried that he's gonna take his own life, but
I'm sorry. And then he's trying to shoot himself. I think so. Something's going on.
yeah, he's not all right.
right.
Destiny's also going to convey to these guys over comms once she's finally in her amp. This is a seafaring vessel. It's not meant to be used on land. It doesn't have the proximal thrusters, so it's got limited mobility.
It's about to have much more limited mobility.
All right, Allison.
I'm gonna try and disrupt it.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Juliet sounds close. You better not be laying down.
What?
Oh,
If you're laying down, you're gonna fall asleep in 15 minutes. You better smack yourself in the face.
You do if I'm keeping it a hunch. You sound like you're about to enter REM sleep.
This means she's about to fall asleep. This is always when it happens. You best grab a soda.
It's fine. It's fine. I took a
feel like-
nap during break.
You say that before you fall asleep in a session.
You've got one of those like tiger blankets that you get at the mall, the really soft ones.
Oh my god, yes.
Juliet, did you remember to bring those cool sodas to your parents' house?
No.
Oh, this day sucks. Oh, I'm so fucking mad today.
Stop calling beer cool sodas.
Aw. I brought the sake though.
There you go. Did you get like a not my father's root beer or something?
It
That's the
was
thing,
some
that's the
sort
real
of
brand.
like black
I
cherry
know.
craft pop.
Craft soda in the
Goddamn.
store.
God damn.
All right, that is going to go straight into its systems. Holy fuck, yeah, because it doesn't have any resistance to that. Yeah, so what do you imagine happens? Oh god, so many fucking names. Juliet, set up a little thingamajig and zap it or something.
I mean, it's sort of like a hacking program, right? Disrupting? Or is it?
It's kind of like an EMP pulse. It's more of a. It's not like just you're hacking into their systems like from
Like
a
a
computer.
Stingray?
Ye-
You know what that is?
It's kind of like an electronic wave, so it's not something you typically see, but it's something that if it
Yeah.
hits or interacts with an electronic device, it starts frying it.
Like think of a fucking dude who is holding up a one of those things that tracks people's speed on the road. One of those radar guns. It's kind of like that. Only it sends like more disruptive signals that way.
Yeah. I think then whatever screens show up on like the inner panel just sort of start glitching out. And then it gets kind of fuzzy.
Okay.
Yeah, the inside starts sparking and blinking, and Chapel goes,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Chapel, you notice that the systems of this thing are they already are held together with dreams and glue. They were really starting to show that they're not in the best spot right now, and it was not from anything you did.
I'd better get this next hit good, Skarn, because I think this puppy's about to go down.
Scarred is still bleeding.
Yeah, there's a shot of him unconscious on the floor.
Yeah, he's at the bottom of the he's near the pedals. That's,
His head's underneath the pedal.
Yeah. All right. Throw.
Yeah, epitaphs, legs will bend at the knee, and then a thruster on the back will push it just silently upwards, just like kicking sand in any direction. And leveling off at about 300 feet, I want to level my sniper down at this approaching cloud.
Okay.
My goal is to shoot at it to prevent them from coming at us sooner. So like kind of to create an obstacle for them to go through. People and DMs can talk about this. How do you think that would shake out? Like I want to shoot to create a barrier. Is that just damage that I roll and then they have to go through it, or what do you want to do?
I don't think you can just shoot
Okay.
to create a barrier.
Okay.
I would say.
Yeah.
You could roll to scan to notice something that you could shoot that could create a barrier. But just shooting just
Won't
shoot.
do it. Yeah. Okay.
It does seem like stunt territory.
Yeah.
To have like a
you're-
suppressing fire field.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Could I spend my turn analyzing, or would scan be the only applicable thing here?
You could use scan. It'd be more of a scan thing.
Yep.
Yeah, in the name that seems right.
Okay.
Okay. I will give. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to give you something for this. It's not going to be a very good thing. It's going to be like a part of a ship that isn't totally like it's fell down like face first, and if you shot it, it would fall over. But it's not a huge obstacle. It's not like hitting a building, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll give you that. It's not going to be as effective, but it is something. It's better than nothing. It's an obstacle.
That'll be their turn then, as they level the rifle against it and prepare to take the shot.
All right, cool. Claw is under Chapel's control. So Chapel, what are you doing?
This time I'm gonna. Did you say the gun got debilitated or anything, or is it just a sawed-off model now?
The gun has 1 stress left, so if you use it, it's going to be out of ammo, or yeah, if someone hits it one more time, it's going to be gone.
Sounds awesome. I'm going to level it as close. I'm gonna lug the thing. This thing is gonna stomp over like a drunk baby and level the gun right as close to Roland's face as it can get.
Oh my god.
What's the shoot stat?
The shoot is +2.
I'm gonna
It's
use
just a
2
regular
boosts.
Yep.
Hey, Roland, you do deserve this.
You do, Ron.
Then the thing's just gonna explode and come apart with the force of the shot.
Oh my god. Add a +1 to that because it is just a rifle, technically, even though it's a big cannon thing.
Oh, okay.
6.
So that's a 6. All right. The thing is now smoking. It's out of use. We rolled a fucking defense on it. I can't believe it.
I'm not let down. I'm not disappointed in Julie. I'm just really let down by the day.
No.
I'm upset at my circumstances.
So you're aiming at the head?
Yeah.
Okay. You do fucking 4 stress to it.
Woo!
So that's going to slam it to the side. It's going to slightly crack one of his vision lenses, and you're going to see smoke billow out from it. It's going to go, enough! And on his turn, let's see, what is he going to do? He's just going to use his rifle with a +1. Yeah, oh, forgot to add the +1. All right, that's 4. And that is a +1 hole, +1 maneuver. He's aiming at your
All right. That was maneuver.
All right. Okay. Let's put 1 onto that. But do you want to have it still be your torso, or do you want it to be anywhere else?
Oh, yes. I should have done hull. Oh shit, that was a failing of mine. I'll leave it at hull.
You were okay.
Or no, I'll leave it at torso. I should have done hull because that's where I wanted it, because it hasn't like taken any damage yet. But
Yes.
that's my tactical error, so leave it.
Okay. All right. Manny, you're up.
All right.
You're right. That is him.
When Tank comes out with a good edit, it's like a fucking new book drop from your favorite author. It's fucking good.
You can see this at the Alpha and Omega bookstore.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So you just saw this thing shoot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the ability to empathy and amp. Manny's not as smart enough to figure out what's happening.
You can analyze it. What's for?
Analyze.
That's my new sheet.
Oh, shit.
I did the same thing earlier.
I do have a 2 analyze. That's so much less interesting than me getting either attacking the claw or attacking fucking Steinrich.
Attacking
So-
Sky.
Him attacking the torso, is that like indicative that he's like, is he still trying to shoot non-lethally, or was that like a legitimate, like he's trying to destroy it?
Oh, he's not listening to you.
Oh god. Alright. Here's what Manny's gonna do. He's gonna do one last attack. I'm gonna try to take this thing's leg out. So I'm gonna go with the heat blade. Like I said before, like he's carving a ham. He's got one sword wedged into the leg, and he's gonna attempt to just sever it with this other fight. So that's a heat blade to the leg as he's trying to remove the last stress from it.
All right, Declan, what are you defending with?
It's Hull.
All right, do you want to take it on the leg?
It's Hull, so I must.
Oh, yes. I'm forgetting.
Learn the rules, Sean.
Silly me. All right. In addition to the other stress, oh fuck. What stress did you attack the leg before? You did, right?
I did 4 stress to it last time.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Stress.
Oh, I guess I don't know if this thing has a 4 stress slot. I was assuming it only had 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, it's a beefy boy.
Ah, shit. It's not down. It's not down, guys.
It's not down.
All right. Destiny.
Oh, okay.
you
No,
will-
there is more though. So, assuming that doesn't take it out, after he wedges another 2 shifts of stress into this thing, PTK will ominously look up its bright blue eyes against its red and white mask, peering over the claw to Steinrich. Will say, "I'm telling you, Master Sergeant, adjust your fire or I'll make you."
Man, fuck you. All right,
Hey.
all
Fuck off!
right, Destiny.
I'm gonna try to analyze to see if I can understand what's happening.
Okay.
With a 4, it's pretty good.
All right. With a 4, you can tell that this thing is not being piloted by someone who knows anything about it. Actually, in addition to that, what are you looking for specifically? Are you looking for... Because I will give you more than just general stuff if you're looking for anything specific.
Specifically, trying to understand the way, like, its movements. It only seems to be attacking one person, which she finds bizarre. She's just trying to understand a little bit more about its motive, basically, like what it seems to be doing.
Okay. With that, with a 4, I will give you that...
Man, the fucking Jesus. The targeted attack.
I feel like
I was trying to think of a fictional name, but the example for book cover I googled was Peter Savage, so I went, you know what, fuck it. Mac's dad wrote this.
Oh my god.
Literally.
See, I liked the picture that just showed up of your dad cheesing as like an about the author.
Right. With a 4, I'll give you that you can tell that it's probably not the same person piloting this. You don't know for certain that it's it could be the second person. You know that this thing has a 2-seater, but
Alright. Do we have private channels between people in the mechs, or is it just an open line to everybody?
you have an open line to everyone who's in your team, which includes Steinrich and
Alright. But we can't have private channels. It's fine if we can, I'm just asking.
I would say no. It's an open comm.
Alright. Destiny will call out then. Something seems off here. He's acting erratically.
It is indeed.
Manning will say, What are you trying to say?
I'm not really sure. It could be a second pilot.
All right. Does anyone is responding to that? Otherwise, Allison, what are you up to
Getting comfy.
other than sleep?
I'm awake. I swear to God, I'm awake. Stop. You're gonna make me actually yawn.
What?
Oh no! The more you bully.
What are you up to?
I hate you guys. So disrupting, is that something that like is like a mental attack on the
So yeah, this is something that I went over with one of you guys. I can't remember who it was,
It was
but
me.
yes, it was you, Ken. So this will act kind of like you know how magic and shit like that, or like mental stuff, like it's will. Obviously, this is the amp's will.
Mhm.
The way that this works is if you keep hitting something's, amp's will, it'll potentially shut it down. Not shut it down like the thing is completely broken. It can be turned back on, but you can basically knock it out of commission if you give it enough. But yeah, it still fills into stress boxes and stuff like that and has consequences that you have to fill up. So you could knock it out with disrupt.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that route.
Okay. All right. This fucking thing has no defense of that. I'm not gonna roll because roll 20 doesn't want me to. There we go.
So just little button things that they flip around casually in Star Wars when they're freaking out. All the little lights start going out one by one.
All right, that's into consequence territory for that. So, Chapel, you're gonna see sparks actually start to leap out
Oh fuck.
from some of the consoles, and some shitty alarms are gonna start beeping. This thing is not looking great on that. It's getting carved up all over the place.
Uh-oh, I think someone's hacking this thing, Scarred. Time to go.
Just pulling them out.
He's dead by now. Anyway,
yeah, Thoreau's forward thrusters are going to start kicking on a bit to counterbalance the shot they're about to take. So
Okay.
they'll be moving forward a bit, and then they will line up the shot and take it. So would you like me to roll a shoot still against that notice?
Yes, I would.
Okay. There you go.
Damn.
What are you shooting for? This is important.
It is, yeah. So what they're going to be aiming for is kind of the crook in this building that might have been supported by central kind of support.
It's just like a ship that you're hitting. The building.
Oh, okay.
The building was if you found a more viable thing to shoot. But
Okay. In that case, seeing the approaching force and kind of tracking the shot to a ship, they will take aim and break the ship in half, causing its contents to just spill into whatever gorge separates us and this approaching threat. I'm just filling it with sand and debris. And how far away are they?
oh god, about 2 miles or so.
Okay, I will ping the group and say, the secondary force is 2 miles out. It's best we deal with this one quickly. End of my turn.
All right.
Decoy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and hook Scarn up over my shoulders and say,
Roughed up his face. That ought to get him thinking for the rest of the evening.
and then I'm gonna waddle over to whatever the escape hatch is and go to kick it out.
All right. You can do all that with a free action.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of my turn is free because it's just to then hop down and land in the sand to basically disengage from this.
Okay, that'll be. Give me an athletics for getting off this thing.
Whoa!
Okay. You will slip on some sand with Skarn in tow, and you will tumble off the front of this thing as though water off a turtle's back, and you will plummet into the sand below. Everyone else sees this. You don't need to scan for this, really. It's very obvious. That's the one. Thankfully, Chapel did not stealth out this time, so... Yeah.
I just full on faceplant in the sand.
Actually, hold on. Are you holding Scar in your arms?
Yeah. Probably not
Do you
anymore.
attempt to cushion him at all from this?
No.
Okay.
He dies.
You hear an audible crack as Scar hits the fucking ground.
Oh no!
We're on to Steinrich. Who, with one of his sensors hit, he's going to look over at this thing that is now unmanned. So it's complete. And just is. It's going to get one of these. Alright. This. Oh my god, he still does barely anything to it.
Fuck you.
He shoots at the thing and
does
it
he
just
do
kind of
nothing
stands
to it
there.
if it's -1? Or is there
No,
a
he
minimum
did.
it does?
He did a 1. It's still he was still aiming at the torso. It's
Okay.
not really it's not really anything though. It still just kind of pings off it. But it does take the shot.
Which one did he fire at?
The torso of the
Oh, that one. Okay.
he's not shooting at you. But
I don't know if he was firing at Chapel's mech. I don't know why that's what I thought.
Jeff will fuck you.
I'm gonna get this kid.
Alright, Manny, it's your turn. You just saw a Chapel and a Skarn tumble and fall out of the front of this fucking amp.
Okay. He's gonna look down and see that Chapel is. What is Chapel doing? Running for his amp, or just laying there prone?
Yeah, he tumbles out, he falls on his butt, and I'm glad that Sean made that cost happen, because I did love picturing that Chapel would carelessly drop Skarn on his neck, like directly on his head. Yeah, so you see him bounce on his butt, and then Skarn land head first in the sand, and then fall down. And then I go and like drag him by the wrist, and I start running for my amp.
Can I see that it's Skarn? Like, how good is the vision on these? Do I get to enhance?
You can absolutely see it Skarn very easily.
Yeah, Manny will say, Skarn. We got rid of the accomplice and we were still had. And
You've got to be working with the gangs. This is all a setup.
He'll say, yeah, and we played right into it too. And let's see. Is there any merit to trying to immobilize this thing? I mean, they're probably just going to leave it here, right?
You could indeed do that if you want to. It's up
All
to
right.
you.
I'm going to try to
Sean
finish
opens
off.
saying this is experimental tech, y'all. That's kind of on our label.
Oh, yeah.
Like a little extra side quest thing. This is experimental Siamese tech. It's not
True.
ours, but it's there.
It is the distant fucking it's it is. It's as though an octopus tried to make itself into a crab, basically. That's how I would call this.
So what is your argument, like, when your argument is don't keep doing damage to it?
Probably should salvage what we can as complete as we can. Again, it's sort of like not the main quest thing, but it seems like a nice side quest to do.
Yeah, but we've got so many people incoming. I mean, not that I'm gonna destroy it anyway, like, so they can't, but we've got fucking people incoming.
Seems irrelevant. This thing's not a threat anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to roll if you want to do that to it.
Took me a second to find it.
Once you see it.
It really took me a second. I
God,
looked
I
at all
haven't
the
even seen
text.
it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I mean, we got people incoming, so... Fuck, this is like right at the transition between activities. Like, are we running?
You have open comms.
I mean, we certainly don't have the thing we came here for yet.
Yeah. He'll call to the crew then, and he'll just say, team, what's our next move?
Getting away from this place.
Sergeant?
Yeah, no point fighting over trash.
Everyone, get ready for another fight.
Of course.
Fucking kidding me.
Manny will look down at the thing and say, Cyanese Tech, we ought to secure this.
We are here for a DFAD. This object is not a DFAD. It is unlikely that our combatants will have a DFAD. There's nothing to be gained from staying here.
For once, I agree with the Maliot, and he's going to level his rifle at the ocular, the grab.
It is still my turn. I want to put PTK in front of it.
Perfect pose for that.
Yeah.
No!
I go with it against my will.
Yeah, you are stuck to me. That is true.
Then he
Alright.
turns his back, presenting you to.
Yeah, man.
Use
Your roll
me as
maneuver to
shields.
put Remora. Yeah, Manny will just have PTK stand imposingly in between.
We can't let whoever that is coming get their hands on this thing.
It's why we're gonna
Ex-
take it back. We don't know where the DFAD is.
He
You wanna
asked for
hold
no
the
pickles. Destroying it will net us nothing. We've got some experimental Cyanese tech on our hand, according to Destiny. That's worth something.
Well, unless
He
you
goes,
have another pilot or heavy lift gear, we're not getting that thing into the Diamond Lance.
We'll say, Destiny. Can you pilot PTK with Remora attached to it? It won't fall off.
That's a good question for Sean. I don't know.
You're attached,
I
right?
I could get into your
Yeah.
back, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little Chinese fire drill here.
All right,
Is
yeah.
that not okay to say?
Probably not.
Probably
Probably.
not.
Probably out of vogue by now.
I don't think I've said that in about 10 years, and I really
and
wish
in
I
10
did.
years, it's yeah.
Pacific Islander fire drill now. Actually.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything. That was my bad.
Yeah, actually, that's probably. I'm attached. Get into
You're
PTK and pilot it. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. How do I want to do this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna need to. Okay, so you're gonna pilot PGK,
Yep.
and Manny is going to pilot the crab.
He's gonna
Yep.
pilot the crab.
There's
Yep.
a shot of Manny's ladder extending from out of PTK.
Yeah,
the
you have to
the
open
giant ladder.
Is PTK's cockpit in the head or the chest?
What's the standard? It looks like it's got a chest plate there.
Chest is standard.
It's probably in the chest.
All right.
I envisioned it in the head, but it's probably in the chest.
All right.
Then I think, kind of following the idea, literally, the Remora will climb up.
Wait a
and
minute. Wait a
basically-
minute.
Oh, okay, Sean's got it.
Destiny, you're going to have to athletically do this, which
Yeah,
is not your strong suit, unless you're getting help from someone.
I
Because
got this.
you're not like these things. These two are not. These robots are not meant for each other necessarily. They're not literally built to connect like Transformers.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a dangerous scene that you're doing.
Yeah, but I've got it. I've got the fate points. We got it.
I'm just laughing at it myself.
Simplicity. Yeah, it's very good.
We didn't even know the
It's-
foreshadowing was there all along.
It's the smiling with the arms crossed too.
Be killed.
I killed him.
From light
It was me, I
messages.
did it.
Here's a light message for you, Peter.
Oh.
Follow the light.
I'm just playing the
Merry
book.
Christmas.
Yeah.
All right.
Zero followers not followed by anyone.
So you want me to do a raw athletics, right? That's what I'm getting at here. Or is it like
Yeah. So you're connected to the back of them, right?
I'm gonna move is my plan. So I'm thinking I want to try to create a piloting advantage by
Okay.
putting the Remora in like an advantageous spot for switching vehicles.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, let's try this. Great.
All right, I'll get it.
Excellent. Okay, so what I was thinking was the Remora is going to basically end up hugging around the chest cavities where they're both going to have to open so she can switch cockpits. Her chassis's got some special like handles she's able to grab onto. I doubt his do, so
She did make it. If
that's really
if
assumptive though.
if any fucking mech would have accommodations.
I put bars in there just in case I need to get in.
I mean, we could go over that. You have, you've probably tested Remora on this thing at some point, maybe.
I literally have an aspect about having built it, so if I need to tap any fate points, don't
Yeah.
worry. I've got it covered. So I made myself an advantage.
It did work out that you were attached to PTK because this is like the one that you have the ability to kind of tap automatically.
All right, so
That's
I've
true.
got the 2, and then if I need another one, okay. So that's a 2, and I can always tap a fate point for a 4 if needed.
You will.
Okay, so I will then tap the fact that I made Manny's mech, and I'll add another 2 to that
All right, you got
to
it.
complete the transfer.
Yep. So the hatches will open up. You'll be as close as you can to this thing where there's still space for May to get out and switch over while you can actually get in, but it's a bit of a movement that you're going to need to make. But with your
She's
know-how.
literally like hanging on to these sort of bars she's got that assist her getting in, kind of like a kid does, like a monkey bar.
Yeah,
You know?
Uncle Jim on in there.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, sweet.
It's an impressive feat for someone who can't use her feet.
Did you say impressive feat?
Oh no.
Jeez,
Oh,
Arthur.
Y'all
Trying to
talking about feet?
study. Yep, we were all here.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Can a
sure.
girl read her beauty mag in peace?
But she will kind of hoop and holler when she gets inside and settles in. She'll
right.
say, smells like Cheeto dust in here.
We still have those.
Yeah.
No, Cheetos are universal.
All right. And Manny, you're going to need to give me an athletics to get over to the crab.
Oh boy, my
Manny
Oh,
my
This is
favorite.
redemption.
Hey,
This is the
if
character.
I'm going to make Declan do one to jump down, you're going to have to
Yeah.
get one to jump over.
Did you use the piloting advantage already?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Fuck.
I was very scared I was going to fall to my death.
That
You
was
go
also
over
for-
and you're like, did you use the handicap parking spot or can I have
I
it?
know.
I have a
Hey, are
robot
you-
arm.
Are you gonna use this?
I have a 0 athletics. It's nothing.
That's
Just partially.
Eh.
that's not going to do it.
What if I use a fate point?
You will be able to do it then.
You will use a fate point.
Yeah, what aspect can I tap?
Monkey bars.
I knew that would come in handy.
Oh yeah, the ones I installed.
You gotta have an athletic feat, like you're a muscular man.
I was gonna say. I mean, I don't know if it's like.
Oh, let me look.
No,
Is it
don't
like- is
look,
my-
Sean, because he has to come up with it. You can't name one for him.
I know, but I'm looking at what he's looking at.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one, but I don't. Yeah, I mean,
Man, I'm looking at both Manny's and PTK's.
You know what? You could succeed with a cost.
I'm gonna succeed with a cost because I honestly I don't want to keep saying like, oh, he's a bounty hunter, he's in good shape because he chases people. Like he's not chasing
No.
anybody right now. He's
Nope.
not.
No.
Yeah, I'll succeed with a cost. Break my fucking leg.
You jump over. You do land on it, but much like that really anxiety-inducing scene in Star Wars where Luke is falling down Cloud City, you are
my God.
grasping for something to hold on to. You just barely hold on to the rim of this thing's eye, like one of the plates holding it up in place. So you were just holding on for dear life, but you have made it over.
That's a cool shot of Manny just fucking his robotic like fingers sliding to the very edge of the lip of this thing, his little legs kicking.
Mm-hmm.
I flick him like a fly.
Destiny flies away with PTK, which she always wanted.
She always
Never
wanted.
comes back.
Got it back.
Thoreau, are you still watching the same area?
Thoreau has a plan to start jetting over there, but yes, currently watching it.
Okay, give me a scan.
You got it.
We're out of turn order, by the way. We don't know
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I board.
Yes, you could do that.
I have something I want to do to buy them time, if possible.
Okay, with a 2, I'm going to say you notice some explosions right where you dropped all that debris from the ship down to the gorge.
Okay. Kind of lowering their rifle, they will look down at the mess that is currently happening. And broadcasting to the group, they will say, "Our success is contingent on an unknown force. This was an irresponsible choice, one I will take responsibility for, even though I should not have to." And then they will... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
They are going to... I'm going to use my afterburner stunt to just, like, immediately burst forward with this immense speed towards the zone where they're at.
Okay. Stark's going to call out, "Hey, don't break formation. What are you doing? Get back here."
Hey guys, I just got in chat. Well, what's been happening? I took out Skarn. He was in the crab. He kept trying to hit Ronald or whatever his name is.
Chapel, I think in this instance, the less you say, the better.
You can't talk.
Oh, I can't. I'm not in the comm! Fuck!
Yeah, you're not,
Yeah.
you're hanging on.
He was trying to hit Ronald pretty hard. I stopped him. I knocked him out. Yeah.
The screams of Manny in the distance.
Shut him up!
Declan, what'd you do with Skarn?
I tried to bring him up into
Try to bring up into Shadow Blades with me.
Okay.
We're
Yeah,
the two of us are lifted up. I feel like there's got to be some cool little cockpit elevator thing.
Yeah,
because it's
a
already
lift.
very short. I imagine it gets on its knees and like has a lift.
Yeah, these things, they either have like you put your foot through a little hook thing and it just like it's a little grapple thing that just brings you up, like a little like you have a rope, but you can just put your foot in the little end there, kind of like a knot, and just pull you up like that, or like a ladder that can descend or whatever.
I prefer.
Yes, that.
She wraps it around her neck and it pulls her up into the neck.
Long ass neck.
Dangles by her ankles.
Yeah, so I do a Titanfall animation to slide underneath Shadow Blades, and it
Oh yeah, it could scoop you up too if you want.
it activates the cool. Oh my god, please! I need some Titanfall in my docking.
Yeah, I
and
mean, if you
more
set
to
it
the
to do
effect of Titanfall. As I get in, the custom voice mod he begged someone to install plays, and it says, "Welcome, warrior. Are you ready to slay some fools?"
Yeah.
I thought the custom voice would just be Allison.
I don't have it yet. I haven't gotten that
Ugh.
installed. I haven't known a tech for a while.
That sucks.
You just have "What" and "Get Away from Me" installed. Those aren't applicable.
You just have. Who's out there? Is that a recording device?
Yeah.
All right. So you have Skarn. Is your amp equipped for 2 people, or is it a cramped situation here?
Probably cramped. Very experimental.
Gotcha. So you have him resting across your lap like a little baby.
Yeah.
He looks like he has head trauma.
Oh no.
I don't know. That's not the kind of thing I see.
All right. So, Manny, you can climb up now. I'll give you another. You could just do that now. You don't need a fucking roll for that.
Oh, thank God.
You guys are wasting time as something on the horizon seems to be getting a bit closer. Starting to pull out.
Yeah. Once I climb in, I want to do my best to just familiarize myself with these controls and start getting it up towards the. I mean, are we?
Roll me a piloting.
We're heading toward the Diamondback, so.
That's right.
Wow.
Phenomenal. This is my
perfect.
worst night of rolls in a long time.
That is so perfect. This
Crap
is.
makes no sense.
You may as well be in an alien UFO. This is. It looks. You've never seen a Scion cockpit before, I would say, but this thing is like even weirder than that because it's someone's shitty version of what that would look like, with a bunch of other stuff. You do see some familiar components of NEF tech, but it's like they took a cup holder from a Nissan and put it into a Toyota. Basically.
Oh Lord.
So, all right, you have it. It's in your control, but it is worse for fucking wear, and you're not very familiar with it.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just do my best to start moving it skyward, however long that takes me.
All right. Stark's going to look to all of you. What? We're retreating? Now?
Yeah, that was always the plan, mate.
Don't tell me we're gonna.
Yeah, it looks like that crab hit you pretty hard, pretty embarrassing for you. Seems like you should disengage.
Damn.
Unless Allison Hendricks wants. Unless we're fighting him. I could fight him. What do you want, Allison Hendricks? It feels like it's been forever since we talked.
Allison's gonna get on comms and say, I'd prefer to avoid fighting if we could.
Get the hell out of there, Ronald.
Fine. All right. And he's going to open a comm to the Diamond Lance. I'm just going to call out, we need an evac. And one of the officers is going
It's
to
called a
return
DFAT.
Amazing.
Fuck you. His hand's gonna give you a gigantic middle finger. He's actually going to do that.
Wow.
And you guys are going to see the Diamond Lance is going to actually start to descend upon your location. So actually, perspective here. You guys are further out though, so you'll see it start to come down, and in the distance, I guess you could drag your amps there if you want to. Is there a giant pink man?
He's been there this entire time. Whoever.
That's
It's part of the
there,
scenery.
a week ago, yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's the giant.
He's the pink man.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you look in the background of the couple episodes of Solus, you can see the pink man. Nobody knows anything about it.
All right, and let's see. In the distance, you can see that there appears to be something getting closer. Actually, I guess that would just be you, Thoreau.
Yep.
Give
Where
me
am I
a
flying to?
give me a scan real quick.
You got it.
All right. Even with a 2, I'll give you that you can tell that there are about 5 or 6 amps at least heading your way.
Okay. They continue onwards.
All right. You're heading
I
toward
want to get within one zone away from them.
them? Okay. Oh, shit. All right.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
You will disembark your fucking area of surveillance, and you'll move towards them.
Great.
Roland will call out, "What about him?"
I can't say anything. I'm not. I'm not linked
Oh
up.
yeah, I keep forgetting you're not linked up. I guess that's more a question for Allison.
Who is he talking about?
Throws
Thoreau.
something off,
Thoreau is
apparently.
currently running towards the enemy, like the guy in Lord of the Rings who had like the big torch that was going to blow up the wall.
That's not where I thought this was going.
That's a deep cut, but whatever.
It's good.
Allison's going to fly and try and are amps able to like pick people up, or is it like I
You
will
can definitely
crush
pick
the rope
people up.
and do that?
You could try. Yes, we actually have a skill for that, which is
Handling.
called handling.
Oh.
Be careful.
I think Allison's gonna say over comms then. Is anybody able to pick Thoreau up?
Thoreau's in a mech, so I think you're worried about the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
you guys
so
said
far away.
running, and I
he's
just thought
running.
I missed
They're
Thoreau
flying.
jumping out and then running.
Yeah, he's running.
Everyone's running. Yeah, for scene setting, Thoreau basically took off at Mach speed towards this approaching threat, and that was probably a minute ago at this point.
Allison's gonna ping you then.
What is it, Allison Hendricks?
Thoreau, I'm gonna need you to turn back around.
I'm guaranteeing the success of this mission.
The mission depends on us getting an object?
On surviving. That cannot be guaranteed if I do not do what is necessary.
Yeah, on your own, it's also not likely. Come back.
You underestimate me, Allison Hendricks, and I will end it.
You could roll provoke on that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I was going to.
Oh, okay. I have no will. I have actually one will, I think. Let's see how this goes.
Damn, okay.
Came back to take some damage.
I think so.
Oh,
Wow.
I am
Damn.
fucking tanking the one, and I am continuing on. Same line. You underestimate me. And,
you underestimate my power!
Yeah.
Fastest cane death.
Allison Hendricks,
Wow.
do you want me to get him?
Yeah.
I can get them.
Everyone who needs to go back to the ship, go back. I'm gonna go after Thoreau.
Oh. That's the opposite of what I asked.
You come to Chapel.
Hell yeah!
All right. Manny and I will get the ship back. We'll get the amp back to the ship, and then we'll join you.
Manny, who has been slowly fucking
If I'm honest, this is mighty embarrassing.
driving this thing fucking like 1 cubic meter at a time
Yeah.
as it
You're trying-
backfires.
Yeah, you're trying to move this thing. It is both damaged from you. Are fucked up already.
We got to retcon it. We got to edit into the beginning that Manny got hit with like a slow time baton, like from Loki.
Yeah.
He's just been moving in slow time for this session.
Yeah. Manny took a stem that makes time appear slower.
He got a transient injected him with heroin, like all white people are afraid of.
You want to fucking try this? Stabs him
White
suddenly when it runs off.
straight up. This is fucking like if you look in the background and that guy that was digging actually fucking
Your man, try it.
The bee just stung
tagged
me.
Manny in the back. You can see Manny hit his neck and then look at his hand like he's looking for a mosquito.
Oh, no.
Oh god. All right. And what I expect to be the last roll of the night. Yeah, Manny, give me another piloting.
Oh no.
We're gonna have to make it back to the ship and switch amps before we get to go help anybody. It's gonna take forever.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, that's good. That's good
That was
stuff.
the realest scream, and I loved it.
That's good stuff. You finally fucking get this thing in gear.
Yeah.
You catch up with everyone else. The thing is definitely going to be the last one on board. But yeah, you guys will be able to reach the Diamond Lance, which has all but touched down onto one of the softer dunes that you guys can just walk up into. the ramp for it and get into the hatch.
I would like to finally debut what it is my amp does, trying to catch up to Thoreau.
Cool.
And the giant ass thrusters that keep drawing all the attention, or keep drawing the eye, whenever it shows up, will like engage, level themselves horizontally, and then blinding blue energy starts to dissipate from them. And do I need to roll to catch up? Is that important?
I would say because Thoreau specifically for like used rolls to do that, I would say you would roll. Just roll with a.
I don't need a modifier.
No, you don't need a modifier. Just roll.
If I had a modifier, it'd probably be a stunt. So
Yeah.
let's see if it doesn't screw me over. All right,
Yep.
less than ideal, but it is going to be there, and then with a very like sound sucking like, choom, it has disappeared and will reappear in Thoreau's vicinity, fully teleporting itself.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'd say what it would do, it would be like you almost see like a series of implosions through the sand, like like it's pulsing through these dunes, and it just
Wow.
starts to catch up.
That's so cool.
Someone threw a bunch of grenades in unison. Yeah.
Man. Cool.
All right. And also, actually, I forgot about Destiny. Roll me a piloting for piloting an amp that you haven't piloted in a while. It's not going to be a high challenge, but since you're driving Manny's amp, yeah, that'll do it. I just wanted to see.
It was a 4, so you will need to be
That was a 4.
Really use the fate.
not
there's
very hard.
he spilled a fucking Coca-Cola on the screen as he got out. So you're gonna have to deal with that.
He's
later
ripped a
on.
bunch of keys he doesn't use out of the control panel.
You look down horrified at what this man did to your creation.
I'm
Ruined,
like,
he's
oh,
completely ruined it. Actually,
Why
know
would
what?
you get
That
rid of
is
the
good.
backspace?
That's
fucking-
true. Have you customized this in any way from the model that you were given by your
Probably a bunch of posters in there. Honestly, I think like mods to it. No, I think you could probably see some damage for when he's gotten frustrated and rattled the controls, but nothing like. I think most it would just be cosmetic stuff. Like there's like a fucking secondhand stereo that he had installed.
Did he ever
Uh,
smoke?
Yeah, Manny smokes. He probably. I
Right.
don't know if he can smoke in his mech without imploding.
That's not a good idea.
Fucking Blue Stones is probably playing.
He was flying
Yeah.
away in PTK, and then an explosion went off like 100 meters above the station. And then he had a robot arm.
I like specifically decided Manny was going to be a smoker, and then I remember he exists 90% of the time in highly compressed areas.
Yeah, with pure oxygen. So
Yeah,
That's why he eats so much. He's got a
Yeah.
fixation.
He's got to get that hand to mouth.
Yep.
But yeah, other than like offensive rock music, a bunch of posters, and like I don't know, it just kind of looks like a fucking a dorm room in there. Like I don't think he's really fucked with the controls too much.
All right, cool. And I guess last order of business would Allison, would you have anything to fucking say to the people who are running off?
I think Allison's going with him.
Yeah,
Oh, you are? Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, she commanded us to chase them.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, and then
I
that's everybody.
was interacting.
All right. So the last shot of this is going to be Thoreau. You're going to start moving up, and that 5 or 6 is going to become around 7 or 8, and then 9 or 10, and then looks like almost like a full complement of these things. They all seem to be moving in unison, though, and they all seem to be like in lockstep with each other. Like they seem to be almost automated, you might say.
Yeah. And just glancing at them, do they seem like war amps, or are they specialized towards something else entirely? Like, are their guns and armaments visible?
You do not see anything that is like an amp-sized weapon on any of these things. You
Okay.
just see like smaller arms on a few of them, not even all of them.
Okay.
It's kind of unsettling. These things are all just kind of marching, not seemingly with a huge amount of let's call it emergence, but they are definitely moving forward, and some of them have black marks on them from what may have been the explosion that just happened.
Okay.
Oh
Fantastic.
my god. They really went through with it. They made amps for ants. These are amps.
And yeah, with that, that's it, everybody.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
We made it back to space.
We did it.
Yeah, we're in space again.
Yeah, fun times.
Poor Manny.
I'm gonna be
You
done.
can be a
This-
little upset if you want to.
Yeah, this is probably my last Fate session, but I'll probably cruise.
Why I'm quitting Fate.
Yeah.
Make a video.
Yes, this was fine, but I'm done for sure. This is no more of this. I didn't need this after today.
Oh, by the way, Declan, you do still have Skarn with you.
Yeah.
Before I forget,
You haven't told anybody about either.
Oh yeah.
can I add a fate point for flying headfirst into a
Oh, sure,
potential
yeah.
danger situation? Okay, great. One more.
Only I can have those.
Okay.